Welcome back, guys, to Building 1313. It's the 33rd episode, and I'm proud to announce it's one of the final episodes of 1313. I'm going to have a two-part series of episodes showcasing the final touches on 1313 itself, and I'm super excited about this because I've been working on this MOC for around 2 years. It's been such a huge portion of my life the past 2 years. It's something I always go to when I'm kind of bored or just kind of feeling down. I always just come to this kind of design something, but I'm finally able to show you guys the ideas I had in my head 2 years ago, and it's actually coming to fruition. And it's really nice because, as you can tell, this police gunship I have right here is what inspired me to build 1313 in the first place, and really having a showcase piece just for that MOC itself. But then it's just like the icing on the cake for me personally, because it just kind of brings everything together up front. Even though it's not exactly to scale, I still think it looks really badass. If I did it to scale, it would be huge. It'd be like 3 or 4 times the scale of this. So what I ended up doing was, because a while back I actually built this. This actually isn't my own design, but someone on Rebrickable made the police gunship, but I just recolored it in blue. And I would say this is roughly to scale with 1313 right here, which it looks pretty cool because it has all the little details, pretty much the same exact version of this, but just at micro scale. I think it looks really cute. Of course I didn't have all the parts because there's some missing right here, but it gets the job done. That's pretty much all I want to say about 1313 itself. On this episode, I actually get most of the strip club completely done. I'm very excited because I've been working on that section of the strip club for like 4 months now, and I just can't figure out the design for it. So it kind of just, it was always that section of 1313. It was always very difficult for me to just figure out how to approach it, but I can't wait for you guys to actually see it. Let's go get into it. So I just came back from the post office. I picked this up because they don't actually deliver it straight to my house anymore since my driveway's too long, but I already opened this bad boy up, so that's just a little annoyance on my part. Let's do that really fast. So this order is one of the last orders for 1313. It is a bunch of tiles and bricks. So right here, there's actually a Spider-Man sheet for stickers. I had no idea what's that. All I know is from Spider-Man because there's a little Spider-Man on the bottom right. But I was just looking at these. There's different sticker designs that I think would fit very well in 1313. I think this came from Luke's Land Speeder, but definitely has nice wiring detail that would look great. Bought 2 of these specifically for this one part right here. This little sticker detail right here. I guess that is what detects a droid if they actually go into a building or not. So I'm gonna add a few of those since I already have one. There's this pretty cool design. I have no idea what it is, but I'll figure out. And then there's this guy, Pepe's Pizza. And let's do with all the stickers. I purchased a bunch of these masonry bricks for the strip club. Of course, you guys can't actually see it. Here it is. The unfortunate thing is, I don't think I bought enough. There's 350 right here, but as soon as I finish up designing that building, I realized I might need a lot more than that. So, well, at least I have this much. That's really nice. There's 30 of these 1x2 tiles. So in this bad boy, 750 of these 1x4 black tiles. I think I did the correct calculations that this should fill up the whole section in front, but that's okay if it doesn't finish, because I can just buy more if I want to. So there's 1x1 black tiles. There's 1x3 tiles. But that's pretty much everything in this whole box. Let's go straight to the time lapse of me tiling this off.
Make sure you was all didn't wanna leave you in the cold room. I think of the time that we spent it, leave me feeling so foolish, so foolish. We're trying to put it in the past, saying it's so news. Can't stand out of your ass to let it your old news. Make sure you was all didn't wanna leave you in the cold room. I think of the time that we spent it, leave me feeling so foolish, so foolish.
Don't play with me, you broke my heart, but I'm also so obsessed with you. I don't know if I love you. I don't know if I hate you. Baby, it's time to get out my way, get out my life. I'm so sick of you just playing games. I'm pretty sure I hate you. I'm pretty sure I love you.
Let's do that song for Peep.
final level is actually going to be a office for Darth Maul, because for some reason I feel like he would have some sort of undercover base there on the street levels of 1313. So I really want to incorporate him kind of overseeing all of the chaos and destruction going on outside while he's like kind of contemplating just on the inside. And if you guys notice to the right, it's pretty cool greebling, but actually has function to it. So if you notice these hinge bricks, you know, since they actually hinge, I'm able to pull this forward and it slowly becomes straight. So as a function, it looks really cool. But he actually has access to the balcony that's gonna be right here, which I think is such a unique design. I'm very happy that I included that in 1313. So I set up this really cool scene with Darth Maul's office, and with a little rotating chair, you can talk to Gar Saxon right here, a little meeting. But then there's also a Saj Ventress with him too. Here's current progress on the strip club. I've been actually adding quite a few things to this building. As you notice to the left, there's actually these squares that kind of protrude outwards. Since before it kind of looked a little blank, it was like that. I also added some stickers as well. To me, it looked a little too blank, so I really want to have something kind of pop out a little bit besides just that sign. So I had these squares and they kind of looked like it would fit on the side of the building. And I want to have some sort of accent, so I put some dark red underneath. I also do plan on installing some LED lights somewhere around this just to emit that glow, which will look really cool, as well as on this neon sign that's going to light up. Since this is the overall exterior, I've added a few stickers here and there just to spruce it up a little bit. But as you go on the interior, this is where the fun begins. So on the second floor right here, I thought it was a really cool design. I had a bunch of these pieces, these red curved bricks, and I was like thinking what I can utilize that for in this section. This is going to be built up a little bit, but this is pretty much the overall platform for the third floor, which looks really nice. So this is all going to be flush right here. I'm thinking about installing some LED lights in this floor. I also made sure to include some inverted tiles. So the very bottom, it's going to be all nice and tiled off. It's not done right now, but it'll be all smooth when it's done. On the exterior, the back side of the building, I installed these windows, which look very nice. Nice little cover right here for them. And it goes to the second story. The building is going to be roughly this tall. And when I reach that height, I'm going to install the penthouse office, which this is going to be on the very top of the building all the way up here. So I've actually decided to do a voiceover for this section because this is actually quite a bit of the building I've actually done in one single time lapse. I was kind of going on a groove for this certain design, and then just kind of took over, and I just kind of kept on building and building.
Got her head in the clouds. Don't need to be lower before it's all over. I promise we'll figure it out. I ain't coming down. Why would I need to? So much of this world is above us, baby. They might tell you.
And on here, I'm actually plating off the entire interior just to have a level foundation for the tiles. There's a certain way I'm going to actually light this whole section. So it's going to go underneath the floor. I'm going to put 2x2 plates, and it's going to come through the wall underneath the ground and light everything up. And here on the right, I actually took out some bricks showing that I kind of want to have a little balcony.
Sometimes I get lonely, not when I'm alone. But it's more when I'm standing in crowds that I'm feeling the most on my own. And I know,
I also pre-made some interior walls.
I know somewhere there's home. I'm starting to see that all I have to do is get up and go. Going, going, going before I'm gone. Gotta get going, going, going before I'm gone.
But it's super fun making those little greebles.
I know we try. Days they go by until we get old.
And this is actually a pretty cool balcony that I put together. Because I was thinking I wanted to use transparent pieces more in this build.
So do I. Until it gets old. There's water in the flowers, let's go.
And on the interior, I'm placing more slopes for the second floor, or the third floor. And here's where I kind of have that crazy idea of including these transparent red pieces. And I must say, I really take this to the next level on my design skills. So here's where I kind of come across the idea of like, oh yeah, I have to have some LED lights running through these. So it's going to run behind those grill pieces, and it's going to go straight up the wall and connect to those transparent red pieces, allowing like an intense red glow. And here's the third floor that I'm actually gonna remove, just to have more of an open area. I'm super impressed at the design, and I couldn't ask for a better result. It's something I just came together in my head at the moment.
I looked at you and said, oh, oh, oh. So tenderly, you watch me burn, oh. So tell me,
I'm actually going to include a window because I am not going to include Darth Maul's office on the top of the strip club. I set it on there and it didn't fit well, and the overall design didn't. I had no idea what design I was going to go for. It was completely random. Here's me installing it, and it is quite amazing. So what you guys think about the episode? I absolutely was astonished about how much progress I put in this episode, because I finished off tiling this whole section off. It looks pretty incredible right now, versus before it was all dusty with all the studs exposed, because a lot of the dust would just set on top of it and it would be very difficult for me to clean, so it would always be dusty, versus this nice flat surface where I'm able to dust it off really fast just doing this. By the way, these are the two items I use to dust 1313. My right hand is just ordinary paintbrush. You can get it pretty much anywhere. And then in my left hand, this is actually for drafting. This is a drafting tool that helps you get rid of all the raised shavings. So it's really common in that kind of design culture. So I had one of these. This is perfect for 1313 because there's a lot of large spaces where it gets very dusty pretty fast, and I always have to dust it off. But if you guys notice in the very final beauty shots, I showcased power lines in 1313, and that just brings it together in real life so nicely because it has that kind of industrial feel. Power line actually connects directly to the strip club, where that has a lighting section going all the way around, and it kind of looks like it's powering that part of the building, which looks pretty incredible to me. But overall, I want to thank you guys for watching, and those have been here for around like 2 years. I know there's still some guys that still comment regularly on my episodes. I appreciate every one of you, and it's been a huge journey for me on this MOC. I'm very appreciative. I'd love for you guys to actually hit that like button and subscribe down below, comment and repost, and do all those fun things that help get this MOC more attention. I think it deserves. I had a blast building everything in this episode and filming this intro and outro. I want you guys to have a great day and see you next time.